occupation labour elite. Before a couple of World War II, we built the welfare state, we built the council houses, we built the pension schemes, we have bitter memories of the last war when soldiers came home, promised homes fit for heroes.
What we need to be really thinking about
Our people, united, will never be defeated. We are the 99%. We are the 99%.
So why have you decided to come down today?
Against capitalism, against the interest rates, against the recession, against unemployment. You name it, against it.
And why do you think the occupation movement is so important to fight all those things?
But it's taken off all over the world. You did it in Libya, you did it in Egypt, it's in America, in London. I mean, if it was just us, if it was just 30 of us, it would be nothing. But when there's thousands of towns all over the world up to it, then it's worth trying.
Why do you think the whole Occupy kind of movement is so important?
Why is it so important?
Yeah.
Well, it's just like I think it's the representation of what is happening by the public. It's all of the pressure that's pushing down on everybody, from all of the mega corporations which are making way too much money compared to how much they take off people. The profit margins are absolutely obscene profit margins. People are still getting bonuses in banks when they blatantly shouldn't be, when they're possibly to blame for the economic, well, not entirely to blame for the economic crisis, but you know.
I think everybody, if they show support and they show solidarity with the movement, I think that's a really, really important step with it as well. I think, you know, everybody discussing what's going on in the world and possible solutions to what is going on in the world as well, and realising that the people are more powerful than we think. We're much more powerful than we might think, you know. If everybody gets together, we don't need leaders, we don't need the government to tell us what to do anymore. We can just do it ourselves. We have the internet.
We need to build together across the entire working class against all the cutbacks to public expenditure, and we should make the rich pay for it until they cry. Now, we have come together as a movement because the system that we have doesn't work. We have democracy on paper, but we're not given any real choice at the ballot box. We're given a choice between 3, or here in Wales, 4 parties backed by big business. We are being made to pay for a crisis caused by the banks, with tens or even hundreds of billions of pounds given to the banking system in exchange for nothing, and our public services being cut to pay for that mistake. The system as it is not repairable. The system as it is inherently exploitative and inherently flawed. But it is so developed that it has even taken away the basic spaces where people would come together to discuss alternatives, to discuss political ideas. So we're taking a space where we can have those discussions and where we can plan for the future. It's a piece of a whole, isn't it? I mean, this is a worldwide movement, not just Occupy. But remember, we've also seen the revolutions in Egypt and Libya and Tunisia and one underway in Yemen. We have seen the huge student demonstrations in Colombia and Chile. We've seen the heroic efforts of the organized working class in Greece against every effort by their government to impose colossal cuts and devastation on the economy there. The entire global working class is linking together and is speaking together with a single voice. We want a system for us, not for the rich.